Okay, hi everyone. My name is Chong Hao Yang, and today I will present about the comparative studies of different construction standard form of contract. Okay, next. Okay, now about the introduction. A standard form is a text that is printed and published by a reputable industry association and is approved by all parties. The basic form establishes the terms and conditions under which the parties' agreements will be implemented. These terms or conditions are considered definitive and are not subject to further negotiation or amendment, and they are normally acceptable for a wide range of traditional projects or works. Okay, next. Okay, now I want to talk about the difference between the standard form used in Malaysia for each topic. Okay, first for CPC, which is Certificate of Practical Completion. In PWD form, the clause used is 39.4. It is Certificate of Practical Completion, and the SO will issue the certificate. The contractor carried out the remedial work within reasonable period to the satisfaction of the SO. Okay, next is under FIDIC Red Book. The clause used is 10.1. It is taking over certificate. The certificate is issued by the engineer. Contractor notice to engineer not earlier than 14 days before the works and engineer will issue or reject within 28 days. Under PAM contract, the clause used is 15.2. It is Certificate of Practical Completion 2, and the certificate is issued by the architect. The contractor return notice to the architect within 14 days. Okay, next topic is the CNC, which is the Certificate of Non-Completion. For PWD form, the clause used is 40.1 and 40.2. The government entitled to recover from the contractor liquidated and ascertained damages. The SO will issue the certificate, and the SO may deduct such liquidated and ascertained damages from any money due or to become due to the contractor. The FIDIC Book is used the clause 8.7. The contractor need to pay delay damages to the employer for this default. The certificate will issue by the engineer, and the delay damages shall be the only damages due from the contractor. For PAM contract, it used clause 22.1. The contractor shall pay or allow to the employer a sum calculated the rate stated in the appendix. The certificate will issue by the architect. The liquidated damages by the employer shall not be taken into account by the architect. Okay, next topic is EOT, the extensions of time. PWD form is used clause 43.1. The contractor shall forthwith give written notice to the SO, and the relevant information with supporting documents enabling the said officer to form an opinion as to the cause and calculation of the length of delay. In FIDIC Report, the clause used is 8.4. The contractor shall give notice to the engineer, and the engineer shall review previous determination and may increase but shall not decrease the total extension of time. In PAM contract, the clause used is 23.1. The contractor shall give a written notice to the architect. The written notice shall be a condition precedent to an entitlement of extension of time and within 28 days of the end of the cause of delay. Okay, the next topic is DLP. In PWD form, the clause used is 48.1. Schedule of defects is specified by the SO, which he shall deliver to the contractor not later than 14 days after the expiration of the defects liability period. The contractor shall make good the defects not later than 3 months after the receipt of the said schedule provided. In FIDIC Book, the clause used is 11.1. The schedule of defects is specified by the engineer on or before the expiry date of the defects notification period for the works or section. The contractor shall complete any work that is outstanding on the date stated in a taking over certificate. In PEM contract, the clause used is 15.4. The schedule of defects is specified by the architect which he shall deliver to the contractor not later than 14 days after the expiration of the defects liability period. The contractor shall make good the defects specified within 28 days after receipt of the schedule of defects. Okay, the last topic is the CMGD, the Certificate of Making Good Defects. For PWD form, the clause used is 48.4. The SO shall issue the performance certificate to the contractor, and the date specified in such certificate shall be the date on which the contractor has completed make good such defects. In PD Rep book, the clause used is 11.9. The engineer shall issue the performance certificate to the contractor, and the engineer shall issue the performance certificate within 28 days after the latest of the expiry date of the defects notification periods. In PEM contract, the clause used is 15.6. The architect shall issue a certificate of making good defects, and the date of making good defects shall be the date of receipt of the contractor's return notice. Okay. Now I will talk about the advantages of using standard form. It lowers contracting costs by obviating the need of customized contracts for individual tenders. In the case of new engineering contracts, where standardized clauses are merged to construct appropriate contracts for various employers, there is a significant cost savings. It removes the needs of negotiation, resulting in a faster binding process. Every time a contract is made, it uses the same terms. This makes it simple for people to learn the terms of their industry's standard contract. When time passes, people's confidence in the contract's terms increases as well. Contract consistency implies that there is less space for deviation from the contract's terms. It forbids employers from making contract adjustments without first telling their clients. Last is the standard form contracts build up a body of case law over time that parties may appeal to the event of the dispute. This is advantageous to the whole industry. Okay, last I will talk about the disadvantages of using standard form. First is the price fixing. The cost may be high when using the standard form, but the cost cannot be negotiated. And second is language problems. Some of the contractor or the client may not fully understand the words in the standard form. This will have some problem when using the standard form. Okay, last is the standard form is favoring one party only. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.